Hey, and welcome back to World of Forge Mods. I'm Ayesel, and today I'm doing a showcase on a mod that I've wanted to do a showcase on for so long, but I needed to learn what this mod was about, and this is, of course, the Silent Gems mod. It is accompanied with another mod made by the same creator, Silent Chaos 512, and that is the Silent Gear mod, and the two of these mods work hand in hand together. The Silent Gems mod can be used as a standalone mod, however, it becomes so much better with the Silent Gear mod. You can see behind me here, I'm surrounded in awesome blocks, and this is only a fraction of the blocks that you can get with the Silent Gems mod. You've got ores, you've got lamps behind me here, you've got bricks, you've got teleporters, you've got redstone teleporters. Oh, this mod just keeps on giving. I've got two teleporters in the ground here. I'm going to do a demonstration on those later on. I've got some of the ores in the back wall here. And then, not only that, but it gives you some awesome tools and armors and weapons and tokens and this thing is just phenomenal. We've got gems like Ruby, Amber, Heliodor, we've got Blue Sapphire, we've got Green Sapphire, we've got Onyx, we've got Opal, just to name a few. You've got these pedestals that you see here in front of us with the things rotating on them, and that just looks so cool. You don't need to go looking for loads of enchantment books anymore. You can actually craft your enchantments, and it does the full range of enchantments that you would get in vanilla Minecraft, including mending. You can make hand teleporters like this, which I will also do a demonstration of in a minute. This is by far the most important tool you can have in this mod, and it is what's called a crafting station. And this is just like your crafting table. However, when you put items in here, they stay on the crafting station. Unlike a crafting table that when you move away, the things pop back into your inventory. You also have a little storage item over here, which is fantastic, especially when you are using blueprints to make awesome weapons and armor. And that brings me over to these parts here, which is my armor. This is my Crimson Iron helmet and my Crimson Iron armor, and this is so Gucci. You may remember this from my mod showcase on the Silent Gear. I've also got behind me here on these pedestals, I've got this sword. This is a Crimson Steel sword. It does 26.6 attack damage and a durability of 18,000. To put that into perspective, a diamond sword has 7 attack damage and 1,561 durability. This has 26.6 attack damage and 18,000 durability. You've got this Crimson Iron bow, which has auto infinity. And I've got a few enchantments on here as well. You then, of course, have a hammer. This mines a 3x3 area, and not only that, the stats in this are crazy. It's got a harvest level of 6. To put that in perspective again, obsidian is harvest level 3, and it has a harvest speed of 28.8. A diamond pickaxe would mine at a harvest speed of roughly about 9. And then we have this pickaxe here, which does just like a normal pickaxe. However, this has a harvest speed of 52 and a harvest level of 6. This is just crazy. And then we have an excavator, which digs up sand and dirt. Again, in, sure, why not, a 3x3 area. On the pedestals here, I have this. And what is this? This is called a part analyzer. And that comes really into its own in this mod. We also have a supercharger, and that's also awesome, and that is why I've got this awesome Crimson Iron gear here and this Crimson Steel. And I'm going to show you what it does, what both of these do in just a second, so hold on to your pants because this is about to get crazy. This mod will take you a lot of time to get used to, but once you do, it just will not stop giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. It's amazing. Right, let's go back to my base because I want to show you how this supercharger works and how this part analyzer works, because they do kind of work in conjunction with each other. I have in my hand here a Tektite Return Home charm, and I've got this linked to one of these teleporters in the ground here back at the overworld. I'm actually in the mining dimension here, so I'm going to hold right click and it's going to bring me back to this teleporter here. By the way, I have this teleporter here linked to a stronghold so I can get to the end. So if I right click on this here, it'll bring me right in here to the stronghold. I can then jump into the end, and it brings me in here where I've got a nice little base set up in here. And this will bring me right back again. See here, it's so simple like that. And there's no durability, they don't wear out, you don't need to charge them, they just work instantly like that. And it's so handy for getting around. Over here we have the supercharger in the middle here. It's just this block here. You do need to set up an element here. And it takes from the world what's called chaos. Hence the mod maker Silent Chaos 512. This is a tier 3 structure. This can be used with any gem block and also a block of chaos iron and also a block of enriched chaos crystal. The first two parts of this are tier 1. Adding on the enriched chaos crystal gives it a tier 2, and then adding on these blocks of ender crystal gives you a tier 3. This takes chaos from the world and it enables this supercharger. I have a tier 2 supercharging agent in here. I'm now going to put in a tier 3. And I also have a stack of crimson steel ingot. Already, this gives me a high durability with epic mining speeds and pretty good damage also. But when we put it in with a tier 3 agent, you're going to see the stats in these absolutely shoot up. And then when we analyze it, it's going to give us the best blocks. So already you can see that the durability has just shot up in this to 20,793. The mining level is 43 and we haven't put any enchantments and we haven't even got the best grades of this either. And the damage also is phenomenal. And then the protection, if you were to make this into armor, is just crazy. Anyway, I'm going to let that analyze there. And once I have the full stack analyzed, we'll be heading down to the part analyzer and then we're going to make some epic tools and armor. Alright, these are nearly done now. I'm going to grab these and we're going to go back to my house again and we're going to analyze these. So we've got these. And I'm going to show you something while I'm analyzing these, because this will also take a little bit of time. So here in my house I have set up a nice little system here for analyzing these. I've got a diamond barrel that comes from the metal barrel mod. And it's going into a hopper, which is then going into the part analyzer, which goes into another hopper into this chest here. And all we need to do is pop in here our crimson steel ingot, which has been supercharged to level 3, and it will go in here. So I'm going to do this in here and pop it in here. It'll then sort it all out in here like this, and it's going to go into the supercharger. The glowstone dust makes this give a better result from the crimson steel ingot. It's going to give us these supercharged crimson steel, and these come in different grades, all the way from E all the way up to triple S. Triple S being the best, and you want the very best when you're making your tools and armor. You're going to get better durability, you're going to get better armor stats, and you're going to get more damage stats as well. However, any of the S's, whether they be S, double S, or triple S, are going to give you really good stats. So would even A and B. And when you're making your tools, it's better to use a combination if you don't have a lot of triple S. But while they're analyzing there, guys, I'm going to show you how to use the teleporting links here. I have in my hand, which also comes from the Silent Gems mod, this teleporter linker. And you need to right click on one teleporter, and you can see it's giving you a distance here. And then you right click on the other teleporter, and that's how they're linked then. And all you need to do then is right click on them and it teleports you back and forth like this. And you can keep... And it's as simple as that. That's how you link them. To link the return home charm, you just link that on a teleporter. So I have this linked to this teleporter. However, I could link it to another teleporter and it would do exactly the same. So these are now starting to analyze, and it will take a few minutes for this to do. I've got E, I've got D, I've got 4 C's, I've got 6 B's, I've got 4 A, 5 S's, and 1 double S. I've no triple S yet. So I'm going to let these analyze away here, guys, and hopefully we'll get some triple S's and we're going to make something epic out of this. So I'll be right back in a second. Okay guys, we've got all of our crimson steel ingots now supercharged and analyzed. I've got 3 triple S, which we're definitely going to use, 12 double S, and we've got 26 S. And we're going to use the majority of these for all of our tools. So I'm going to take these in. we're now going to go to our crafting station and we're going to start making some awesome stuff. So first off, I'm going to make this hammer. And to make the hammer, you just put the blueprint in here. I'm going to take one triple S. I'm not going to use all of triple S on the hammer. I'm going to use 3 of the double S, and I'm going to use 2 S. And that's going to give us our crimson steel hammer. Now it doesn't have an arm yet, and I'm going to get some blaze rod to add the arm. So I'm just going to create this first, which you can do. I'm going to put away the blueprint, and I've got some blaze rod in here, and I'm going to use these. So I can then pop that in there. This is going to give me some crazy stats. Even for damage with this hammer is 25.75 attack. It's got a harvest speed of 31.4. My own one was 28.8. And it's got a harvest level of 7. I don't even know if a block. And look at the durability. 76,000. I wouldn't even need mending on this. It's never going to wear away. Ever. Oh, crap. And I could enchant this. And I can also... Oh, look what else I can do with this. Right, I'm going to get some wool here. Let me get some white wool. And on top of that, I can use an upgrade. Do I have the upgrade templates in here? I do. I have a diamond upgrade template, but I also want to get redstone and quartz. I can use quartz. I think quartz even gives it higher stats. Oh, this is why this mod just keeps on giving. So, these templates can be used as upgrades. So let me pop that there. Actually goes here like this with 5, 6, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, we'll get 1, 2, 3. Right, we're gonna get 3 of these upgrades. I'm gonna take out these torches here so we have some room, and we're going to put in then some quartz. And I'm going to make 3 or 4 of these as well. 4 will do. And we're going to see what adds onto these. Now first I'm going to put on the wool, which should change some stats in this. Does it? Can it even change? Yes, it's just the harvest speed has got up to 37.7 with the wool on it. 31.4. This, my own one was 28.8. This one without the wool in it is 31.4. With the wool in it, it's 37.7. Yes, we're making that. And then we can put an upgrade. So we can put a diamond tip upgrade on it, which should give it more durability. 76,000 up to 77,000. Harvest speed goes up as well slightly from 37.7 to 39. Like it really matters anymore. Let's see what it would be with redstone. Redstone goes to 45 harvest speed. We wouldn't even need to put efficiency on this. There's no enchantments on this yet, guys. Or we could put on the quartz tip upgrade, and that goes to 39. I think I would prefer to have the redstone on this one. And we now have the most epic crimson steel hammer, which we'll do a quick demonstration on before I finish the video. Folks, I've just made a crimson steel sword without enchantments, and it's giving me an attack damage of 30. 3 friggin' 0. I've also tipped away quartz, and I haven't put any enchantments on this. Oh, I'm gonna keep making stuff here. Okay, I've already enchanted them now, but I'm also got these tokens that you also get from the Silent Gems mod, which can be used instead of enchanting books. So I've got these for all of the levels here, and I'm gonna start putting these on here. So for this, what you would need to do, and we'll do like that, and we get 2 levels of lifesteal 2. I've also got mending, I've also got looting here, and I can do it exactly the same here with looting, and it doesn't use up any XP. I've got lightning aspect level 2, and what else have I got here for my sword? I got sweeping edge, 3 levels of that, and I've also gonna need 1 mending, like so. So I now have my sword with crazy amount of durability, all of these huge amount of enchantments. This sword is just out of this world crazy strong. Anyway, I'm going to enchant the rest of the stuff here, guys, and once that's done, I will stack up and we're going to go out, and then we're going to do a bit of mining as well to see what these are like. Alright, we're ready, guys. I am fully kitted out. I'm fully enchanted. The armor that I had previously, the Tektite armor, is actually slightly better than for armor damage taking than this Crimson Steel. However, if I was using full triple S on the armor, I know it would be better. Also, I get automatic fire resistance on the Crimson Steel armor, but the durability is way better on the Crimson Steel. So the Crimson Steel is definitely way better. We're here back in the mining dimension, and now we are going to go down here and do a bit of mining, and I know there'll be mobs down here also. Oh, that was so easy. And they're taking more damage because it's got lightning aspect. Okay, I think that demonstration is good enough to say that this sword is OP. Now, I can't wait to check out this hammer. Right, as you can see, it's highlighting the 9 blocks. Okay. I'm running and I can't even keep up with it. Holy crap! That's just crazy! I know it's darkening here, guys, sorry. But that's just crazy! That's just mental! Now let's check out the pickaxe. This is going to be better than creative. Wow! Look at that! That's just crazy! And I've got Fortune 3 on here, so I'm just picking up emeralds like there's no tomorrow. Look at that! Okay, we need to do a test, guys. I have put a 4x4x4 block of obsidian here. And let's see how we get on with our hammer. Let's find this block here, which should be do it. It's not 4x4x4, it's 3x4x4. Okay, that was 9 blocks of obsidian, guys. Okay, it's not quite instant. However, that is obsidian and I'm breaking it so quickly. That's just ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. That's 48 blocks of obsidian in just a matter of seconds with this hammer. And durability has barely even moved from 76,806 down to 76,741. And remember, we also mined that big tunnel as well down there at the bottom of my strip mine. That's just mental. And of course, we lost no damage whatsoever to our sword because it's got mending on it. Guys, that is the Silent Gems and Silent Gear mod by Silent Chaos 512. Up to now, Draconic Evolution was by far my #1 mod, followed by ME Systems. This is now competing with the 2 of those. It is definitely in my top 3 of all time mods. It is such a fantastic mod. It gives so much and it keeps on giving. Anyway, guys, go check out Silent Chaos 512. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Of course, all links for these downloads will be in the description of this video, as well as Silent Chaos's channel if you want to go check him out. I'm Ayesel TPW. It would be great if you left a like in this video. I'll see you again. Bye bye.